Why does Lisa have us all out here looking for the Soupman named Terrence? The Soupman of Salt Lake City that is supposed to be linked to Angie. So we're talking about the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Season 6, Episode 9, titled The Salt Lake City Soupman. And when I saw the title, I'm like, what the heck is this about? But we get to find out. So, following Lisa's luncheon, Whitney decides she's gonna, because it ended so badly, Whitney decides she's gonna have a luncheon of her own, a wine tasting and pairing of wine, locally made wine from Utah. She's gonna do a wine tasting and food pairing, and she's also gonna invite a psychic. So it's supposed to be springtime and nice and light, beautiful flowers she's putting together. The episode start off with her in her house putting the bouquets together, her and Justin just chit-chatting, and Justin, you know, encouraging her that she's gonna have a good time at her party. Okay, we see the location, we see some beautiful peacocks, some ducks, it's a nice location. But of course, as the ladies start to enter one by one, we have Mary coming in there and saying, why is it that Whitney chose this location to have her party? So she goes in to give us a little bit of history, that the owner, the history is that the owner of that place took his own life along with his wife in front of the dog, and the dog has never been the same since. So Mary is like, why would she pick this location? But if Mary didn't tell us that, I would think it was a beautiful location, because the grounds are beautiful and it seems like, you know, it's a pretty place. All right, so Whitney says she's gonna have wine tasting, food pairing, and she's also gonna invite a psychic that she knows from New York. And she calls him, and he agrees to come down and do a one-on-one reading with everyone. So the ladies all come together now. We had Lisa come in, and she told her driver, you know what? Keep it close and keep it running, because I don't plan to be here long. So the theme of the party was springtime, bloom, flowers, whatever. Of course, Miss Bronwyn has to be over the top. I don't know if that was a Kristen Siriano dress she wore, but hers didn't look too bad. But Meredith's outfit, it like an acid wash denim with rose petals, and the boots were the same. Of course, when Whitney and Heather saw her, they both bust out laughing. Not Whitney, well, Whitney too. Whitney, Mary, and Heather saw her, they all bust out laughing. And Mary was like, she looks like a walking virus. I'm like, Jesus Christ, Mary, why must you go and be so negative about everything? All right, we get through that now. The ladies all come together. They're sitting down. They're pairing wine. Mary wants to know if the food with the wine, if it was salmon tartare. The lady who's doing the pouring says yes. Mary is like, I'm not drinking none of that, because I'm not eating no raw fish. It's gonna go in my tummy, and they're gonna start a whole colony of little salmon in my belly. You gotta laugh at some of the things Mary say, because they're so outlandish. Mary don't know that the acid in your stomach break down those things, and that's not gonna be possible. But then Heather told her it's not tartare, it's smoked salmon. And she was like, but the lady just told me it was tartare. So Heather was like, whatever floats your boat, girl. I'm enjoying this. This tastes good. I'm enjoying this. This tastes good. All right, so I don't even know how it started. One by one, the psychic started calling everybody in because now they were outside now at a large table. Oh, we had Whitney's talking about, not Whitney, Brittany. Talking about, oh, that's Jared's calling me. Jared, she's getting all excited, like we're back together. Since Brittany has been on this show, it has been her and Jared on and off, and on off, and on off.